A little girl's raising big money to save homeless dogs and cats. Find out how you can help.
Saying goodbye is never easy, but we have two wonderful souls to remember.
Welcome to Grateful Rescue TV. We are joined today by my dear Patty Spitler and Stewie.
And dear Stewie.
And dear Stewie. And we have a member missing today, don't we?
It's been rough. The past few weeks, past few days, I knew it was coming, but Mabel is gone. She was probably 15, 16, rescue. When I got her, they said, oh, she's about 3, and then I took her to Noah's vet. They said she's about 6 with her teeth, and that was in 2013.
Oh my
goodness. She lived a good long life. She had Cushing's disease. We talked about that before.
We talked about that.
And it came a point that actually it was January the 16th, she couldn't walk, she couldn't stand.
Oh.
So I knew it was time. It was time to go. But I'm just, let me tell you, thank you so much for all the cards and letters and things. She affected a lot of people.
She did.
She was with him all of his life, because I got him in 2014.
She was so loved.
Yeah.
She was such a big part of Pet Pals, and she was just a wonderful, wonderful girl. And she was very blessed. You need to know that. She could have landed anywhere in this world, and she landed in your arms. And in Stewie's, right?
And they were best friends. They did everything together. They ate together, they slept together, they peed together.
Is that right?
So he's a little lost without her. Let me show you, and a big shout out to Jane Rose of Rose Pet Memorial. Let me hold this up here. This is her urn, and she's on this side, the picture's over here. When I first got it, when Jane Rose gave it to me, Rose Pet Memorial, again, they're wonderful. And Stewie was licking and sniffing on the side for her ashes.
Oh.
So she's home, and she'll be with me forever. And she was a good girl.
Oh, rest in peace, sweet Mabel.
I know it's hard.
She was very loved.
They don't live as long as we do. We know that.
I know.
I know you know that.
It doesn't
too.
make your heart any easier for accepting.
But they give you so much.
They give you so much.
They love you unconditionally.
They do.
Okay.
I love you too.
I love you too. Thank you, Mabel.
We are here at Grateful Rescue with two very special people. This little girl's name is
Emma.
Emma Day and her mother Sarah. And Emma is a champion for Grateful Rescue. Emma raised over $1,000 for Grateful Rescue a few months ago. And you want to tell me about that? How did you raise the money? What did you do?
Well, it all started when our dog Bash passed in August, and we had several friends and family donate money to rescues and shelters, and we even had a donation sent to the Purdue School of Veterinary Medicine, and she started asking questions about why people were doing that. Once she caught on, she went and got her piggy bank and wanted to donate her own money, and I said, well, we'll come up with something else to do, and then here we are.
And you started making wax melts, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And what did you do with those wax melts? Did you make them in all different colors and come up with names?
Yeah.
Why don't you share some of the cool names you came up with? I remember one called
Cotton-headed Ninny Muggins from Elf.
Cotton-headed Ninny Muggins?
And pumpkin.
Sunset by Bubby. Bubby's Love. We have.
And you did this so that we could keep memory of Bubby alive, right?
Yeah.
And I hear you carry Bubby with you all the time.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to show me?
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Is this Bubby? Oh, and he's always with you, isn't he? I bet he'd be very proud of you. We recently had a dog named Micah, and Micah came to us with some heartworm issues, and he needed treatment. And when Sarah found out, she let Emma know. And Emma, what did you do?
Help.
You helped. Do you have a check for us?
Yes.
She raised $300 more for Grateful Rescue to help save Micah. And how much are your wax melts each? You sell them for what? $3. And she's raised over $1,500 for Grateful Rescue and our dogs. So we thank you from the bottom of our heart.
You're welcome.
Do you want to show a picture of you and Bash? Tell me about Bash. Did you used to dress alike? They have the most amazing outfits and clothing that they used to have that matched. So Emma, this is Micah, and you want to hold the check up for us? Look at this, Micah. $300 to help you with your heartworm. Yes. We're so grateful for you. You know that? That's a pretty big deal. Emma just turned 4. So she's been a businesswoman since she was 3 years old. 3 years old. I think you've got a pretty bright future ahead of you. What do you think? What do you think? Do you know how much we appreciate you? Oh, thank you. Can I have a hug? Oh, we appreciate you so much, you sweet thing. Thank you for everything, okay? Emma made a TikTok video recently about the beginning of her business. So let's take a look at that too.
Grateful Rescue TV, and we have a heartfelt goodbye. A man who was simply amazing, and I was so shocked to hear that he passed.
Oh, Patty, it broke so many hearts. Phil Dashler.
Yes.
He's a longtime radio disc jockey,
Oh, wonderful.
known in Indianapolis and all around the state of Indiana. And he was also our Pets to Vets ambassador. He did many events for our events on pets and
yes.
going to vets and even delivering pets to vets.
Okay.
He was very active in that, and we'll miss him so greatly.
Let's remember Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Dashler, and I want to thank you for supporting Grateful Rescue. I'm a United States Air Force veteran. I served 8 years in the Air Force in security forces and was fortunate enough to travel the world and see a lot of places and do a lot of things. And I still serve our veterans on the Veterans Honor Guard here in Delaware County in Indiana. We do over 200 veteran funerals a year. I did spend 32 years in radio after I discharged from the Air Force, and it's been a wonderful life. I've been truly blessed. If we can provide some comfort for them with fur babies and give them some love, someone to show them support, someone to help them physically with their problems, I'm all about doing that for them. A lot of our active duty folks, they're going to be deployed, and they don't know what to do with their pets. Grateful Rescue will take these pets, will board them, will love them and feed them and comfort them until you're able to come home. This is going to be the largest pet sanctuary in the Midwest, and it's a wonderful thing that Pam is doing. Big thing is right now, what we need is, at the current time, we need donations. We need help to get this up, get it rolling, and get this process started. The sooner that we can get the donations in, the sooner that we can build out the facilities, and the sooner we can start helping, the vets that I care about and the animals that we care about and love so much.
Join us for an evening celebrating pets and the humans who love them at the Grateful Hearts Valentine Bash, Saturday, February 11th from 6 to 9 at the historic Cornerstone Center for the Arts in downtown Muncie. You'll enjoy dinner, drinks, and dancing, silent auctions, drawings, door prizes. Learn the greatest and latest updates on Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary. And puppies? See sweet adoptable puppies. And therapy dogs, therapy everywhere. Don't miss this special night. Reserve your spot now at gratefulrescue.org.
Andrew, will you read me a story?
Oh yeah, let's watch Faith's Book Nook.
Grateful Rescue presents Faith's Book Nook. Watch dozens of storytelling videos right now at gratefulrescue.org.
When we arrived on the scene, I would run towards the fire, barking at the men to hurry up with their hoses of water.
I can watch it as a bedtime story.
Or anytime I want to learn about animals.
Thank you for joining us tonight for tonight's book reading, and thank you for supporting Grateful Rescue.
I'll lend you my daddy. I'm sure you'll agree. Now that he's home, he belongs just to me.
Celebrities and pet lovers of all ages read their favorite books about animals.
This is First Dog Henry Holcomb, and we have a story for you. Apparently it smells good.
Storytime is anytime at Faith's Book Nook.
Watch Book Nook anytime on your laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Faith's Book Nook right now at gratefulrescue.org.
And welcome back to Grateful Rescue TV. We are joined today by Ginny Beasley and Nala of Namaste Cat Cafe. Tell us about your cat cafe.
Namaste, by the way, on a side note, means the good in me greets the good in you.
Okay.
And Namaste Cat Cafe will be a cafe where people can go and eat and have good food and hang out with adoptable kitties in the cat lounge.
Wow, and what kind of food will you be serving?
We have soup. It's a full-service cafe, so soup, salad, sandwiches, and barista beverages, and deliciousness. So and they'll have a room where they can eat and look in at the kitty cats in the cat lounge, or they can donate and hang out with the kitties in the cat lounge.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, what inspired you to start this mission?
Well, I am a longtime animal lover. My dad's a veterinarian, so most of my life I've worked in the veterinary community. Mm-hmm. When I had kids, I stepped away from the 9 to 5 and started volunteering for mostly cat rescue. There's a rescue called Paws on My Heart. That's where Nala here is available through. In Carmel out of Petco, and they, with an army of volunteers, rescue and save the lives of over 1,000 cats and kittens a year.
Wow, 1,000?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And Petco's a great location, but they stay in a cage, and there's a tiny area for them, and behind the wall is the dog grooming, and I just thought it really makes sense to build a place where cats can hang out and be more in their own environment.
And I think people will choose a cat more rapidly out of that kind of a setting rather than going to a shelter, a high-stress shelter.
Yes, cats in particular can't very well chill in a cage, and you can't really see their personality until they're in an environment where they feel like they're at home.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now tell us about the ear tip. I noticed Nala has an ear tip.
Yep, this is Nala. She is ear tipped. She was found outside. Many kitties that are found outside are taken in for what they call a feral package. And when they're spayed, they get their ears tipped. So she was found to not just to have nipples, so they found that she had babies. And they reunited her. She was a good mama. Her babies have found homes, but she has not yet. But she's a good kitty so far here.
Beautiful golden
But
eyes.
one little side note about the ear tipping though, if you ever see a kitty outside that has an ear tip, just know that they are part of a managed community. If you're blessed enough for them to choose that they want to come into your house and live with you, that's fine, but don't pick them up and take them to the Humane Society, because they are in fact already spayed or neutered and being cared for, most likely. So, and if you do take them into your home, maybe reach out through Neighborhood Next Door or some app or something and try to figure out who's managing the community area, the cats in the area, and let them know that you have been chosen.
Now, if viewers want to help out your mission, where do they go to find more
Well, I would
information?
really love it if people would go to our NamasteCatCafe.org website, sign up for emails. I'll send updates. I send emails with advice on kitties. Because the more we know, the more we can save.
Together we can save them all.
Exactly.
Thank you for joining us, Jen.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Nala. First, we have Sunny, a sweet little female full of personality. She's unique and lovable. Next, we have Banjo. He is a tall, lanky, goofy little guy. His tail is always wagging, and he's oh so sweet. Next, we have Oakley. He is the smallest of our puppies, beautiful markings, and Oakley has a calm, soft nature. And then we have Cosmo. This little guy is sweet, gentle, submissive, but playful too. And last but not least, we have Otis. He is our biggest puppy. He's shy but warms up quickly, and then he gives lots of kisses. We also have adult dogs, both big and small. First, meet Franklin. He is a 5-year-old Papillon mix, great lap dog, likes other dogs and cats. And then we have Micah. He is a young hound mix, very soulful, very sweet. He gets along with other dogs, but does not like cats. Then we have Ethan. Ethan is a 3-year-old lab mix, total couch potato, cuddle bug, companion that would always be by your side. He is dog friendly, cats are unknown. Then there's little precious Emma, a 5-year-old Yorkie mix, very loving and positive nature. Interested in adopting? Submit your application online at gratefulrescue.org.
And dogs, as we know, on Grateful Rescue TV, that's you. They can teach us so much, and they also can help us as well, right?
They can. They can help us read, Patty. We recently attended a school in Martinsville, South School, and we had a scholastic book fair, and we took our dogs out there as a part of the WAG the Dog Reader program, the Grateful Rescue.
Today is a big pet show, big voice. It is at the Tate School. It's in Miss Hale's class. Okay, page 3, friends. Gail came with pet fish. Shane came with his dog.
And we're here at Westdale Elementary with Mrs. Gina Charles, first grade teacher here, and she's been participating in our Wag the Dog Readers program. Hi Gina, how are you?
All right.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
Yes, I wanted to ask you how you feel about the Wag the Dog Readers program.
Okay, well, this is my second year to have my first graders participate in the program. I'm a real big advocate of it. I love dogs, and I know most children this age love animals, particularly dogs, so it just seemed like a natural fit. They would practice their reading and at the same time interact with a dog. So it seemed like a natural choice to me.
Well, and do you feel like they have a more excited nature on the dog days?
Yes, and what's interesting to me is how they take it so serious.
Oh, they do?
They do,
Yeah.
and they think, oh, I mean, they can read to me and it's like not that big a deal, I guess, but when they're reading to the dog, for some reason, they think it's very important, and I can tell they're very attentive and they want to do their best.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, like Gina said, this is her second year doing this, and she runs a tight ship. Those children, they sit on their pockets and they behave. What's your secret?
I don't know. 20 years of experience, I guess. But they know I take it serious, so then they take it serious, I guess would be probably it.
And do you feel like they enjoy reading more, that it makes them excited about?
It's another avenue of something different for them, to giving them a reason to read, which is so important, giving them a purpose to read. If they have a purpose, they're going to do a lot better than if they're just reading on their own. They for some reason, they do so much better when they know they have a purpose.
I love it. I love it. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to share about the program?
I just would encourage any elementary school teacher that has an opportunity to bring this program into their classroom. Yes, it does take a little extra work, takes a lot of organization, and you have to think it through, but doing all that, the dividends outweigh whatever you have to do to make it happen.
Well, we appreciate you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
And that is Grateful Rescue TV with Gina Charles from Westdale Elementary.
The ant had never felt so proud.
I'm Jackson, this is Ella, and this is Emma, my sisters, and then obviously this is Samson.
If Samson and his young friends look familiar, flash back to 2 years ago when the Todd family brought home Samson on Puppy Mill Adoption Day.
And you've just added to your family.
We did. Yes, we're so excited. We saw him on Facebook, and I begged my husband, please, can I get this puppy?
He's definitely grown a lot, first couple days we had him, he was, skittish and kind of just still getting used to us, and now he's, just like any other dog you'd meet,
Getting rescue dogs is a big commitment, but it just really changes your life in the best way possible.
It was like one of the best days ever because we got Samson, and but it was emotional because just to see what all of the dogs go through at the puppy mills is absolutely heartbreaking.
It was a lot of excitement for everybody. I think that the people needed the dogs as much as the dogs needed the people that day. I think what Pam does in matching dogs with people is really the key to her success. She does a great job of working with the person to know the person is going to work with the dog, and I think she does a great job of that, and I think that's what happened on that day. Just lots of happy dogs, lots of happy people.
Months later, the Todd family adopted another puppy mill rescue.
This is Crimson. He is one of our rescues. All of his teeth were bad, so we had to remove them, so he doesn't really have anywhere to put his tongue, so it just kind of hangs out. It's very cute though.
Grateful Rescue saved the dogs from an Amish farm puppy mill, a place where female dogs are forced to breed puppies over and over.
I think if you go into it with an open heart and know that they're not the typical perfect dogs, they have so much love and so much personality. They really are the perfect dogs.
Grateful Rescue does a wonderful job. We appreciate them. We hope that everybody appreciates them as much as we do. Don't forget to help out and give back, donate where you can. I know these guys definitely appreciate the help that was given to Grateful Rescue that helped them get out of the spot they were in.
Yes, that's right.
We thank you for joining us here on Grateful Rescue TV. We had a wonderful show, a few tears, heartfelt goodbyes, and also things to make us feel positive and wonderful.
Yes.
And that's what you do best. So thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us today. And you too, Stewie.
Stewie?
As always, we thank you for joining us at Grateful Rescue TV. We'll see you next time.